Okay, let's solve another sample problem. We have here the uniform rigid bar ABC of weight W is supported by two rods that are identical except for their lengths. Assuming that the bar was held in the horizontal position when the rods are attached, determine now the force in each rod after the attachment. Okay, so to determine the force in the rod, first one is to draw our free body diagram. So, assume this is our bar ABC. So, ano yung mga force na mag-apply doon? We have pin connection at point A. If that is pin connection, meron tayong perpendicular force, surface, and then parallel force doon. That will serve as the reaction at point A in x direction, and then the reaction at point A in y direction. And then we have rod at point B here. So, assume natin tension force yon. So, that is force at point B. And then, we have also rod at point C. Assume that is also in tension. That is force at point C. So, 3 meters. 2 meters. So as you can see, again we have 4 unknowns, o pwedeng 3 unknowns. Pwedeng solve natin yung reaction at AX and the reaction at AY as one reaction at point A, which is acting at this point. So meron tayong tatlong unknown. So if there are 3 unknowns, meron tayong dalawang equilibrium equations, summation of moment and summation of forces. Therefore, kulang po yung equation natin para ma-solve yung mga unknowns. So, para makuha yon, yung isang equation na kailangan natin manggagaling kay compatibility equation from the deformation system of the given figure. So, first one, this is point A, point B, point C. Since hindi naman na kailangan yung mga reaction, kailangan natin yung mga load sa point B at point C. We will just take summation of moment at point A first, equivalent to 0. Taking clockwise direction is positive. Eto, naka-slope po tayo dito. Meron tayong rise na 2, meron siyang run na 3. Therefore, yung hypotenuse dito is square root of 2 squared plus 3 squared, square root of 13. So, take natin yung moment. Yung x component ng PB nandito. Therefore, wala siyang moment papunta kay point A since dumadaan na siya kay point A. Yung y component niya papunta kay point A, meron siyang moment. Ang galaw ay counterclockwise. So, negative. Ano yung y component niya? 2 over square root of 13 of PB. And then yung PC, papunta kay point A ay counterclockwise also. So that is a negative moment minus PC multiplied by perpendicular distance of 5 meters. Yung perpendicular distance pala dito ay 3. Kalimutan natin. And then yung weight W, may weight daw yung system natin o yung bar ABC natin. Pag sinabing weight, mag-a-act yun sa centroid ng bar. So kalahati ng bar is 2.5. This is weight. 2.5 yun, 2.5 to. So, kung yung moment natin yung weight papunta kay point A, clockwise direction, positive moment plus weight multiplied by 2.5 equivalent to 0. So, ayusin lang po natin yung ating equation. So, pag inayos po natin, pwede rin naman ganyan na. May natin galawin, okay lang din po yun. So, pag inayos po natin, that is, so, transpose natin to sa kabila, magiging 6 PB over square root of 13 plus 5 PC equivalent to 2.5 of W. Let this be our equation number 1. So, dalawang unknown, di pa natin makukuha. Pag nag-summation of forces tayo along Y, dadami yung unknown na i-consider. So, hindi po pwedeng gawin yon. Sabi ko nga kanina, natin kukunin yung isang equation kay compatibility equation. So, dapat ma-analyze natin yung ating deformation ng ating system. So, kapag i-drawing natin deformation system natin, let this be our initial position of bar ABC. And then, ito yung mga ito yung mga tricky questions or tricky o mahirap i-analyze na deformation system kapag meron tayong naka-slant na rod. So, nagawa naman na natin yan sa mga previous problem. May mga slant na tayo na rod. So, pag may naka-slant po, consider lang po natin ay meron siyang deformation with respect sa kanyang axis, and then meron siyang galaw po, which is perpendicular to the given axis of the length. So, para ma-drawing natin yon, let this be the initial position of bar ABC. Meron tayong weight dito, tendency nun, hihilain pababa. So, pag hinila pababa, magkakaroon ng deformation. So, yung bar muna sa point C, kakaroon ng deformation, bababa po. Yung deformation niya with respect sa kanyang axis. So, wala na siyang galaw. Since yung deformation niya ay with respect sa axis niya, hindi natin i-consider yung kanyang movement. So, this is deformation at point C. And then, yung ating deformation ng point B, ito yung point B natin, ito yung point C, point B, nandito yung ating bar sa point B. So, magkakaroon tayo ng deformation doon. Ganyan po. With respect sa axis ng kanyang length. Since naka-slant, pa-slant din po yung kanyang deformation. And then, magkakaroon po siya ng galaw. Paano po yung galaw niya? Yung galaw po o yung movement niya is always perpendicular to the deformation. So, since ito yung deformation natin, kakaroon siya ng galaw. Perpendicular daw. Ganyan daw. Ganyan po. And then, yung magiging final position po, so this is the deformation of point B. Ito yung movement kanina. And then, yung kanyang final position or final position of bar ABC, ko-coincide lang po natin yon lahat. Magiging ganyan po. Okay. Yung ating analyze, that will be our deformation system. Okay. So, this is 3 meters and then 2 meters. So, considering this triangle, 2 triangles, may square triangle tayo dito, and then this triangle, this is point B. Yung AB triangle na to, tsaka yung AC triangle na to, are similar triangles. So by that triangles, ihiwalay lang po natin. This is deformation at C. Let this be Y. This is 3 meters. This is 2 meters. So, by ratio proportion, pwede na sabihin na Y corresponds to deformation of C. Equivalent to 3 corresponds to 5. Therefore, yung Y is 3 deformation of C over 5. So, that will be the formula for Y. Ngayon, sa point na to, ito yung Y natin, di ba? Yung Y. Na-complete na natin yung Y natin, yung Y value. Sa triangle na to, pag ina-analyze natin yun, ito yung point B. Ito yung deformation of point B. Ganyan po tayo. Yan. Ito yung bar sa point B natin. So, this is Y. This is 90 degrees. Pero etong bar B natin, bar at point B, naka-slant po yun. Meron siyang slope. Meron siyang rise na 2, meron siyang run na 3. This is square root of 13. And these two triangles are similar also. So, kung i-analyze po natin, if this is angle theta, 90 degrees to, this is 90 minus theta. If this is 90 degrees, 90 minus theta to, this is angle theta. So these two triangles are said to be similar triangles. So we can use ratio and proportion. So para magawa natin yon, yung opposite side ng angle theta 2 corresponds sa opposite side ng angle theta dito, which is deformation of bar B, equivalent to the hypotenuse of this triangle. Ito yung hypotenuse niya is square root of 13. Corresponds hypotenuse ng triangle na to, opposite sa 90 degrees, that is y. Ano ba yung y? That is 3 deformation of bar C over 5. So, yan yung magiging relationship ng deformation natin kay bar at point B and deformation ng bar at point C. Yan na yung compatibility equation na tinatawag natin from the deformation system. So, dapat po ma-analyze nyo po yun na maayos. So, simplifying, pwede natin sabihin na lipat natin doon 6 deformation of bar point C equivalent to 5 square root of 13 deformation at bar B. But deformation is PL over AE. So 6 PL over AE at bar C, 5 square root of 13 deformation at bar B is PL over AE at bar B. Simplify lang po natin. Ang sabi kanina sa problem natin, the two rods are identical except for their lengths. So, ibig sabihin, identical, parehas po yung cross-sectional area at saka yung modulus of elasticity. Except for the length lang daw. So, cancel na to. So, magiging equation natin doon is 6 multiplied by the force at point C multiplied by the length at point C. Ano yung length sa point C? Bar C, 2 meters. So, multiplied by 2 meters is equivalent to 5 square root of 13 multiplied by force at bar B multiplied by the length of bar B. Ano natin yung length sa bar B? Ito yung length ng bar B natin, or length of bar at point B. And that is the hypotenuse of this triangle, and that is square root of 13. Pythagorean theorem lang po yun. So, that is square root of 13. Therefore, simplifying further, we can see or say that PC is equivalent to, so 12 to, ito, 5 times square root of 3 times square root of 13 is 5 times 13 na yun. Or that is 65 of PB. So, ibig sabihin, we can relate PC with respect to PB, or we can relate PB with respect to PC. Either way, parehas lang po. So, gawin natin PB is equivalent to 12 PC over 65. Then, substitute, let this be our equation number 2. Substitute na natin yung equation number 2 natin kay equation number 1. So, that is 2 equations to unknown. So, that is 6 times PB 12 PC over 65 over square root of 13 plus 5 PC equivalent to 2.5 of W. And then, iisa na lang yung unknown dyan. Simplify na lang po natin yung mga yan. So, pag simplify po natin, makukuha na natin na ang PC ay equivalent kay 2.5 W over 72 over 65 square root of 13 plus 5. So, PC will be equivalent to 0.4711 of W. In terms of W po tayo, since wala pong weight na binigay, hindi po natin masasolve. And then, pag nasolve mo na yung load ng bar sa point C, makocompute po natin yung load number sa point B. Substitute natin yung PC in equation number 2. So, PB is equivalent to 12 multiplied by 0.4711 of W over 65. We can get the value PB, which is equivalent to 0.0870 of W. And that will be the requirement for this given problem.